If you're looking to add some fireworks to your My Team lineup, this is the weekend to do it. It's the 4th of July weekend. Team USA is hitting the hardwood this summer. And in honor of all that, my team is releasing some amazing cards. Introducing Pantheon Team USA. These packs are highlighted by some of the greatest players to ever lace up for.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of their home fans. And the Heat definitely looked motivated as they came into the building. The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk with coaches, you go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but the few guys shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had his T-shirt business, a real estate license, so I really learned the business from him. And it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to, just have fun and be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. Hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed to just meet so many people.
That's a varied list. This is the Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Now, Bielitsa, a big guy who flows into offensive possessions and becomes an invaluable player in terms of the type of floor spacing you would want from a shooting big.
Smith, the pass to Diallo. Back to Smith. Fires the three. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
And credit the upper body strength of Butler, part of what makes him a great finisher inside.
Pass to Bay. And here's Junior. With the shot. Stewart passes to Junior. Rebound by the Heat. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Now here's Oladipo. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Now the pass to Hero. And they always say great offense beats great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well, I got 3 names. First, since I'm a big guy, let's go with the big guys. Rudy Gobert, a.k.a. the Stifle Tower. See, that's his bread and butter. You talk about defense. Then you got to go to, that's the claw, Kawhi Leonard. Always going to be on that list. And I got to throw in Jimmy Butler. He never backs down from anyone.
Can you make that noise one more time? Is that like a bird or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You have the job. I like that.
4 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And Stewart gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Hero. Kicks it to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
With an advanced understanding of the game, Butler reads the floor perfectly.
Smith the pass to Diallo.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Outside Butler. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Smith kicks to Diallo. To the paint. Here's Junior. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Look, he's a guy who will never shy away from the physical aspect of the game. That's why they call him Jimmy Butler.
A different look for Miami. Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Victor Oladipo. Cobb's checked in for Detroit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Junior dishes to Smith. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Smith. Shaq, you had some fierce rivalries with other centers, and later you formed great friendships with some of those guys. Is that something you pursued, or did it just kind of come organically?
I saw Russell and Wilt become friends off the court. I felt I should do the same thing with Alonzo Mourning and Young. Me and Zoe didn't really become friends until I got to know him. And I admit I was a hypocrite, because if you know Zoe, he had the mean look on his face. I thought he was a mean guy. Then when we played together in Miami and won that championship, I realized he was a great guy. And Yao Ming, listen, he was an awesome guy. You know, it's good that two different cultures could come together for one common cause. So it's good to have friends like that.
Did Yao teach you any words, any Chinese, or did you come up with any to say, "Good day, my friend"?
For the first 3 years, I didn't speak to Yao. And then one time I hit him with a Akeem Olajuwon move, and he's like, "Nice move, big man."
No
and
kidding.
I was like, "Yao, you speak English?" He's like, "Yeah, Shaq, you never talked to me." True story.
That's a great story.
True story.
That's a great story.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Just attacking the basket right there. Smith Jr. goes up strong every time he gets in there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Smith hits them both. Here's Nunn. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
No good on his first attempt of the game. They now take the lead. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:41 left in the first. Pass to Nunn. Here's the pass to Adebayo. And it's blocked.
Merciless denial by Cobb, using all of his physical abilities to shut them down.
Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Nunn. Rebound by Smith.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Passes it to Dragic. Pass to Achua. Now Nunn. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Dragic with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He kicks it to Robinson. Trying to end the drought. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo passes to Achua. Another shot. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Nice D from Junior.
Excellent defense from Dragic there to make sure that shot was not an easy one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, getting ready for Miami. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Adebayo. Butler comes in for Robinson. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Goran Dragic. They've got Jimmy Butler. Oladipo is out there with Hero. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Achua in its center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Butler. Well, Jimmy Butler seems to be in the prime of his career. Shaq, I know you love the passion with which he approaches the game.
Yes, he does not cheat you with his effort at either end of the court, offensively and defensively. And listen, at times, look, he's rubbed the teammates the wrong way, but he's all about winning. You got to love his approach.
And you could argue, honestly, when you're competing for championships, you should rub a teammate the wrong way from time to time. It's about holding guys accountable.
Miami leading by 4, and Bielitsa kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Achua, and that one is good. Achua's got 6.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Diallo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Stewart. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Miami's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Now Oladipo. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Passes it to Diallo. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Hero. Here's Butler. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here's Diallo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Smith on the wing, guarded by Oladipo. The pass to Junior.
And something that all players have to deal with, Shaq, the wear and tear of the NBA season. Talk about the ways you cope with that physical toll.
Well, over time, you just have to learn what you can and can't get away with. Nutrition has to be a factor into that. Training has become a bigger part of the game for everyone. So,
what about nutrition? When did that become, for you, like an everyday thing that you always thought about?
When I got older. Because when I was young, I could eat anything and move. But as soon as I got the taste of being old, it wasn't the same. I just knew I had to change.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
So Oladipo will bring it up for Miami. They lead by 4. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. But with all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. Then Adebayo is checked in for Achua.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Pistons have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Shooting for Detroit. Coming at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Oladipo with the ball. Passes to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Outside Butler. Looking to get it going. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Junior. And Shaq, a pleasure to have you with us. Great to hear your observation as always. I hope you join us again.
I will. Happy to give them any time. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much.
Man, they really are chomping at the bit to get you back up there.
Yeah, they want you back in the studio.
Nope, I'd rather be here with you guys.
Good. We want you here too. Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
And the Heat making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Here's Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Here's Bay. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Outside, Joseph. It's Junior, top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. Bay passes to Junior. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami leading by 5. A wide open look here for Oladipo. No good with the triple. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Junior. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now here's Diallo. Over Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
And thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish. New group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Robinson comes in for Butler. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Victor Oladipo. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
On the floor for Detroit, Jeremy Grant is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Junior. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
The Heat trail by 8. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. From deep. Offensive rebound. The dunk by Achua.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And they're pushing it up. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Pistons leading by 4. Joseph dishes to Junior. Rebound by the Heat. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's blocked.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
The free throw drops for Grant.
We talked to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
Dragic left side.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Free throw good, Junior.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 10. Pass to Achua. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 16.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact. And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. Back to Nunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 14. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test carting wing plays.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The pass to Bay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for Detroit, number 5. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. Bielitsa. He checks in for Miami. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ellington's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Dragic kicks to Nunn. Off target from outside.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
The Heat trail by 12. Outside Butler. Inside, Elitza. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. To the paint, here's Junior, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Dragic finds Butler. Back to Dragic. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Pistons.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And the first one at the line is good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And both free throws good for Junior. 34 seconds left in the third. The Heat trail by 12. Now Oladipo lays it up and banks it in.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Outside, Joseph. At the elbow, it's Junior. On the wing, Ellington. Pass to Junior. With 2 seconds left, and Junior throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's Detroit enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Elitza is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Nunn in at the guard position. Grant against Butler. Here's Ellington. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there. He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Grant the pass to Ellington. Detroit, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it back. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat. Pistons leading by 10. Pass to Ellington. And here is Grant, defended by Butler. Junior the pass to Stewart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Hero.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nunn passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Pistons leading by 13. Pass to Ellington. Right side, Joseph. Back to Ellington. It's Junior, top of the key. The Pistons working the ball around now. And Brent, many players said shooting in the bubble was easier. What's your take on that?
Well, I appreciate you asking me the question, Kevin. I thought about that a lot as I was watching the playoffs last season, and I thought two things. One, familiar sight lines. You're going to the same gym to see the same rims over and over and over, and then maybe the extenuating circumstances of no crowd. So feeling like you're in an empty gym, one that you practice in, maybe that leads to more confidence. And we saw the numbers go up for a lot of guys, and we saw the scoring also go up. So maybe those two factors contributed to that.
Bielitsa, he checks in for the Heat. Nunn kicks to Butler. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Grant. On the wing, Ellington. And there's the pass to Bay. A second chance effort. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. First free throw is good.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
The Heat trail by 17. Passes it to Nunn. ADEBAYO down low. Second chance shot. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant, some change in the couch here, finding some offensive rhythm for the team.
And Miami has possession. Here's Hero. Butler from outside. Here's ADEBAYO.
That's his first personal foul. And ADEBAYO.
The first free throw is good.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per
Benite from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And the Heat have given ADEBAYO the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Here's Bay. Pass to Junior. Back to Ellington. Joseph with the ball. Fires from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. ADEBAYO's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. They get it back. Pass to Hero. From the arc. He's off on that one. they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
None against Joseph. And the pass to Bay. Here's Junior. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Out of bounds. Heat ball.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Passes it to Ellington. Here's Bay to the inside. Junior. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're up by 12. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him because almost nothing has been going their way lately. .124 left in the fourth. The Heat trail by 14. Floats it up for Adebayo, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Pistons shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Joseph down low. Defended by Nunn. Junior the pass to Ellington. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pistons.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and no doubt.
Goodness. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Junior. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.